This is a new one for me. Vilda, Dean of Perfection. Hone counter. Okay, so you can kind of cast something for cheap but delay it. Top card of each opponent's library. Spend mana of any color to cast these spells. Okay, Nasari is pretty good. 5 mana, and if you can protect it, it gets pretty strong. I think we want Day of Judgment. It's not all the time you get a good Wrath in your deck, and this is a pretty good one. And I do enjoy control decks, so this might set us up to be some kind of weird thing. What else do we have? Ether Helix is good. Nothing else is quite on the level of the rare, but Day of Judgment seems to be even better than that. Interception, no thank you. So what do we want to pair this with? Red and black, potentially. Black could be good. Mage Hunter's Onslaught just destroys a creature. Then we have Secret Rendezvous to refill our poor little hand. And some Pledge Mage stuff. A big Nielsen fan. Let's see. Yeah, let's take the removal here. Professor of Zoomancy is also good, but that's not really the direction we're in. Oh, here we go. Esper? That's not a good color combination, but it is a good color combination insofar as control is concerned. And I really do like Counterspell. Obzon would be good too, but those cards are not amazing. Witherbloom Pledge Mage would be a solid pick here, but I gotta take Counterspell. You've gotta take Counterspell when you see it. Professor of Zoomancy, Blood Researcher, Cogwork Archivist. Yeah, the Symmetrist is good. We're pretty far from being green, but let me see. Keep politics out of our game. I don't know. I wasn't prepared to. I'll think about this. But suffice it to say that, you know, politics is not detached from anything. Politics. Kids see the word politics and they immediately switch off. I wish someone had told me that before I had these massive letters built. Do we want Blood Researcher or Professor of Zoomancy? I think we want... Oh, I guess we get the Zoomancy, and then maybe Blood Researcher. And then maybe Environmental Sciences. Every gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this. Pilgrim comes back from your graveyard. Maybe we can get another one of those. Let's take Environmental Sciences. Which means, anytime we learn, we can fix our third color. Rise versus Witherbloom Pledge Mage. That's a tough one. Rise is super good. Keep the real life out of fantasy. That's the other thing. If you read fantasy or science fiction, you're like, oh, I'm just completely going to a new world. But, you know, someone from our world wrote it, and you don't have to dig very deep to often find some kind of message or like ideal. Like, oh, I wish life was this way. That's kind of the message of some of those books. Or like, wouldn't it be cool if such and such? Or like, who are the main characters? Are they aliens? Are they men? Are they women? Are they Okay. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Uncommon. And Introduction to Annihilation. Drake might be the best thing here, but take Fracture. We want Archivist or Unwilling Ingredient or the Poet. Access Tunnel. I think we can do well with Unwilling Ingredient. Kind of building this deck around Day of Judgment. This is a good one with it. Professor's Warning, to give something indestructible and then use Day of Judgment. Secret Rendezvous, we're definitely not using this, but I'm going to pass everything else there. Oh, Infuse with Vitality and Containment Breach. Infuse is nice because if we can combo that with Day of Judgment, get something pretty good back. Containment Breach, nice. I think we're in the right colors here. I don't know if I'm perfectly navigating this, but that's why we practice. Sorry, Counterspell. Does not look like that's going to be the plan today. I think we leave Fracture in the sideboard. This is not a super enchantment artifact based set, as the last ones have been. Yikes. Exchange your hand in graveyard. What? Repeat that? Cheap cost of 7 mana. Exchange your hand in graveyard. Excuse me? What? I don't even know what to think about this. I guess we take it. I really want Go Blank, actually. It's insane. And not only is it insane, but it's really good against Harness Infinity. But when are we going to get the chance to harness Infinity? Ooh, Mortality Spear. That's better than Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Deadly Brew's okay. Draw 7 spells. Yeah, I mean, if you get to it. We need a bit of fixing. Is this pack 2 or pack 3? Pack 2. That's good. Do I know what this does? Can't be blocked, and put a 1/1 counter on it if it was a big one. Yeah, okay. Onslaught, Karok, all that good stuff, but let's... Oh, non-land permanent. Spear is great. I don't have any creatures, but who needs them? Colony. I think just Duress. Duress is super good in this format. Start from scratch is nice. Confront the past? I don't think so. Expel is really good. And Dueling Coach is pretty good. Not as good in this deck because it takes a while to get going, and we need something to affect the board immediately. Expel's good though. We also wouldn't mind some creatures if we were so lucky. Another Onslaught versus Pest Summoning. Yeah. Okay. Time to think about taking a creature. I like Dina, but I think we just want Pledge Mage. The problem with Dina is we have no shell for it. What is this? 1/1 counter on target creature, it gains vigilance, and then storm it, kind of. Pest summoning, let's grab that. Always been pretty happy with that. No, not Essence Infusion. Maybe Spirit? We don't really want to exile our own graveyard, though. I'll take the Guardian. Got a lot of targeted removal. Don't really want Revitalize. Charge Through. Charge Through is especially good with Magecraft. Ooh, Unwilling Ingredient. Yeah, and of this pack, what else can we really take? Look at our awesome creature base here. That might need a bit of improvement. Our mana base certainly does. Moldering Karok, that is nice. That's a nice way to stabilize. Deadly Bruise, another good one. Really good for us. Normally it'll just be have opponent sacrifice something. I think we need the Karok, but no, I'm going to take the Brew. Turn another permanent from your graveyard. Yeah, I think we want the Brew. Take someone's Eureka Moment. Quandrix Campus. I could take the Groff here. We've got 2 Unwilling Ingredients, so why not? My first experience with this was in Sealed, where your opponent just has so much removal. And every time I made my Unwilling Ingredient into a 3/3, or made a Groff, my opponent immediately killed it with like 3 damage or targeted removal, like some rare destroy target monocolored permanent or something. But in draft, I think you'll probably get away with it a little more often. The 3/3 trample is nice, but I think given how much removal we have, and how few ways we have of getting stuff back, this is solid. I'll just run it out on turn 2 anyway. Staying alive. We can consider Day of Judgment removal, I guess. Don't have enough ways of learning here. We've got one way of learning so far, Rise of Extus. And then we can get that back to our hand with Harness Infinity. Okay. Spined Karok. This is the deck for Spined Karok. We have a whole pack to go through here. Campus Guide. I suppose that's playable in a 3-color deck with no fixing. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Not for us. I would be tempted by negate, but again, I don't think that's for us. Field trip. That's good. Also, cram session is fine, but we don't have so many combos with it. Take field trip. Symmetrist is not at its best in this deck. We're not really trying to get away with, someone said before, fractals. But that gets us our pest summoning always. Oh. Hold on. Closing statement. Oh, is that going to be better than Cayenne? Yeah, I think so. Mage Duel's pretty good. Closing statement is nuts. And if these aren't the colors for it, then I don't know. Another piece of removal here. Helix, Overgrown Arch. Huh. This might be a good deck for the Arch. Also Combat Professor. And another Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Interesting. Archway Commons. We do not have a good way to win. God, Combat Professor's good. Sacrifice the Arch to learn. Anytime. I think we need the Professor. That's a tough one. 2 Ley Lines of Invocation. Another Combat Professor. Three Vigilance Flying. How can you possibly say no to that? Tendrils, Dina, Laureate, and Campus. We need to take some fixing. Devouring Tendrils is nuts, but we have too few creatures for it. Cultivator, oh, so close. Pennant. Also not going to do it. Field Trip, I think, is the card to take here. It's our 3rd learning spell. Snakeskin Veil. Or Anatomy. Veil's too good. Ooh, yeah. We have so few creatures that having one way to keep them all alive is great. Oh, this is good too. Letter of Acceptance into all our 5-mana things and fix our colors. Yeah, that should be good here. Probably don't want Guide anymore. Crushing Disappointment. Yeah, I think we need some card draw like this. Anatomy would be good too. Maybe we'll wheel something like that. Implemencer for something to do early. Infuse looks a little too weak. But we still need cuts. Archway Commons, that's nice. And Amplimancer. We already have 1. 1 should be enough. Take the land. And that looks like all we're gonna get. Dina comes back. Can't wait for when they get the dark theme drafting or deck building area. But it's nice to at least have the draft. Yeah, I don't think we're dipping into any other colors, even though I guess we could between letter and commons, but we don't really have anything good enough to go for besides counterspell. But that's too heavy. I guess Eureka Moments are okay. Yeah, this is just a super dedicated control deck. Duress, yeah, Duress is too good. Veil is just so much value. We want all our removal. Some card draw. Some stuff to do early. Might as well. At least one field trip. Both professors. Two cuts. I don't think we need Dina. What could we possibly use with Dina? I guess it's good against mind control effects. Field trip, let me think. This is 3 ways of learning. And we have 3 cards to learn into. I think that's fine. Oh, letter of acceptance coming in. Oh no. Okay, Dina, I don't think we need that. And then cut the Groff. Let's keep in Unwilling Ingredient, especially since we have Deadly Brew. Great. One more cut. What do we think? Field trip. Ingredient. Karok. Karok's not amazing. It's good against 3/2s. I do want the learning. I do want this. Sorry, Karok, you are out. You're out of here. $13, 9, 6. That's fine. 13, 9, 6. Is that enough of everything? 7 sources of white? Seems decent. 7 sources of green? Less so. And 9 sources of black. If we go down to 1 more source of green, my god, they changed that. It's so bad now. Why? Why do they insist on resorting all of your cards No matter what, there used to be a way around it. You used to be able to double click and it would add it to your deck. Why? Why change it? What was the deal? What was I even doing? All right, color. Counting colors here. So that is now 8, 8, 7? But because we have so many of these field trips, these also get us environmental sciences, which also get us white or black. And it's one more forest in case we get back our field trips. We'll have more field trips to find. So I think we do want that much green. You know what else we want? We also want this Groff. It's the only thing we could do on turn 2. And it's not bad late either. 5-4. But whatever. I'm ready to just miss a bunch with duress and face the consequences. I'm ready. Face my fate. Let's mulligan that. This looks a lot better. But I don't think we are going to need Harness Infinity in our hand the whole game. So let's put that back. That'll be a fun one if we ever get to resolve it. Baron Singer Thrall. If you're going to be a Thrall, that's the one to be. Our opponent's down to 5. Ouch. Love your channel. Good luck. Oh, thanks. I'm just pretending they're a fan. They didn't actually say anything. Wouldn't that be cool, though, if people I played... Just kidding! They did say something. Yes. Okay. Oh, nothing, nothing. All right. Okay, we can stare at each other for a bit. That's fine with me. And the important part is we are ahead in time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing we mulliganed, because we're running out of slots in our hand. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, all right, perfect. Now they'll be able to use their card to kill my card. They only have 3 cards left. I bet 1 or 2 of them is a lightning bolt. 1 or 2 of them are lightning bolts? Whatever. Take your pick. Heated debate. Ah, och, I say. So we're going to lose that and expel one of these bad wizards. You can't just go around killing people. It's not what happens at Strixhaven. Wait, apparently it's what happens all the time at Strixhaven. You would not want to go to Strixhaven. It is an unsafe place, an unsafe work environment. Do we just want to... What do we want to do here? If we play a creature, that gets really awkward. Let's just kill one of these guys. Why not expel it? Because on a later turn, expel could be much better. Basically. Aha. They don't have too much left. I'm gonna risk it here. We take another 5 damage and lose a bird. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Then they're going to +3/+1 it and learn. Oh, infuriate. That's not too bad. What do they get to scry? No, they're just going to... That's not too bad. And they did that before attacks, so they lost out on 3 damage here. If we could untap, that's when something like Expel gets really good, but right now we just have to ride our card advantage. Though, some schools of thought would say that Flood is better than Screw, because at least you can cast your cards. But Brew is better than Screw. That was funny. You have to admit, that was funny. Alright, let's play this thing. Gotta think quick here. They don't have many cards left. Eventually, what I want to do is play Professor, then Deadly Brew. But I don't want to just take 2 in the air for free this turn. Gotta make them have something here. Don't do it. Another Heated Debate. No, Pillar Drop Warden. So they could get their Heated Debate back. Yes, they could. So they get Heated Debate back with this. Kill our Professor. Four damage, so I can't really protect it with anything like Closing Statement. I just want this. If we draw land next turn, we can do Professor plus Deadly Brew. Let's play the Pledge Mage. And then we'll put this here and attack for 3. So we're taking at least 2 here, but we block this guy. Oh. I forgot this thing had reach. The more you know. Okay. Knowing what the commons do is pretty important. Introduction to Annihilation. Oh no, they're gonna get all 5 damage in here. We draw a card. Well, that's good, I guess. It's not a land, unfortunately. So we take 5. I think we're still okay here, but Wrath of God would be nice. Activate only as a sorcery. Gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, they're gonna do that to get back 4 damage to a creature or planeswalker. It'd be scarier if they could do it to me. Alright, this is good. Let's do Professor of Zoomancy. Make sure we hold up black and whatever else. Deadly Brew 'em. So we gain a life. Probably keep their flyer. And I'm going to get back my Combat Professor. Because that's, you know, that's a nice one, right? And they get another 3, they get another bunch of damage in on me because they can kill the Professor and attack. Ouch. So I go to 7. But I'm out of the most awkward position of not having any mana to play. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. That's what we needed. Kill 2 of your things. Look, if you can get a 2-for-1 out of a Wrath, do it. Don't wait. It's not worth it to wait. Forget what we have here. Containment Breach, Pest Summoning, which is probably the best, and Environmental Sciences. Let's get Pest Summoning. But this one is a little more aggressive. Alright, so the next 3 creatures they play I can kill. And I've got the creature advantage. This does so much for a common. 3/3 flying vigilance at minimum. Put swamps on the bottom now? Wow. What luxury to be able to bottom lands. Against white, you should really give your best thing vigilance because of expel, but against them it doesn't matter as much, so spread it out. Bury in books. You got it. Second from the top, so my scry can help put it back on the top here. Just uncover it, excavate it if you will, so put that on the bottom, and then draw our friend here, which is 1 power and toughness of haste. Okay. Gotta go quick mechanically here, because we're just losing time by having more things to do. Basic, I guess we'll get planes. And then we can scry again. We're not even killing them that quickly. We only do 5 here. How do they get to draw a card and I don't? Oh, there we go. Anyway, that's the next 2 we would have seen there. That's no fair. Did we see any good things to get rid of with Fracture? No, they're Prismari. So, big play could be good, but Snakeskin Veil, Duress, and Professor's Warning are probably good enough. Then, they had a lot of 3/3s, so my Ageless Guardian might be good, or same thing with Karok. I'm going to put in... We should just put in Biograph. I'm going to put in Ageless Guardian. I think that's fair. And play 41 cards. Okay, this is a solid start. Let's keep it. And the best rate for Duress is to let them draw a little bit. As long as they don't play the card this turn, then we can get them. Illustrious Historian, not bad. See what they have. Bury in Books and Explosive Welcome. Probably get one of these back at some point. Second from the top. Actually, which one of these do we care about? I guess we get rid of Explosive Welcome, but they're both painful. Okay, that's a mountain. Frost Trickster. Oh, I should have attacked. What was I thinking? I was not thinking. Come on, planes. Expel, pass it. Yeah, I'm playing 17 lands, but I'm also playing 41 cards. Study, wow. I'm gonna lose this one pretty quick. 2 less to cast on my end step, so it's 3 on my end step. Okay. The worst thing they could do to me here is bounce my ingredient. They might just play the summoning, which is good too, but it might be more painful for me to have to draw this stupid thing again when I'm mana screwed. Yeah. Alright, I don't even want to discard a card here. Alright, what did we do wrong there? I think Duress was good. As good as anything. Ageless Guardian would have been good, but we can never cast it. We just need 3 mana. I don't think it should be a problem. Let's submit like originally. On the play, you really, really can't... Wow, this hand is perfect. You can't afford to miss land drops. Keep it, or to keep a hand without them. Ingredient, and we'll do the same thing here. We'll duress them. Oh no, we'll do this instead. Get that damage in there. Damage is important. Damage is everything. Get that board position. Maybe we'll get to use this draft. That's the goal here. If we can use this at some point. I'm going to do Unwilling Ingredient again here, even though we could duress them. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is good. Gain life this turn. We're not going to gain life here, but let's duress. And then protect against something with Snakeskin Veil. It'd be nice to be able to do that on Amplimancer, but I don't simply just want to trade with the Veil. Infuriate, it's not great. Let's get rid of Pop Quiz. It's good to know about everything else here. Pass it. No land. Yeah, what is up with this match? Are they playing 16? I mean, Reflective Golem, that's a good one. Campus is good for us. Oh, no, you're kidding. They have to discard to hand size. Yeah, that's when I gave up last game, so they don't have that luxury. Now what can we do? They discarded Whirlwind Denial, which is fair, because that's the one I can play around. Now I'm just going to go for this. And that means I can attack with everybody, and they can't use half of these things anymore because they have to target a creature. Study, Infuriate. Yeah, why are lands so hard to draw? That's the question. They probably started with 2 lands on the draw and got ultra punished. They say, good games, good luck with the rest of your matches. And I said, good games, thanks. I don't always open my chat, so it was nice to have a pleasant little conversation over tea. No fun to lose that way. Well, at least it's quick. Not painless, but quick. Do you like to play first? Yes. Back in the driver's seat here for match 2. Keep. We're not going to have a choice but to save Day of Judgment. Tea with lemon, it's not. I rarely have tea with... Not rarely, that's a bad way of putting it. I so often have black tea with milk that it's a safe bet that that's what it is. The second most frequent tea that I drink is green tea with lemon and honey. So in that sense, it was a good guess. But yeah, it's always going to be black tea. All right, we are doing it here. I don't know what we're doing, but I mean, it's happening here. We should exile this little thing. So what do we want? We want field trip. Green tea straight. I do that as well. I probably do that more often than green tea with lemon and honey. If you want the truth. Pest summoning or sciences? I don't know what is getting me to do this here, but I am going to do sciences here instead of 2 1/1s. It thins our deck, and we can cast it this turn. It's probably wrong, but one thing that led me to that decision is that we have Letter of Acceptance in play, and we can just spend all our mana, play the swamp next turn. We'll have mana for everything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, we could exchange our hand and graveyard this turn. Let's not do that. Should we Mortality Spear their treasure? That would be too much. And then get it back. We might. I might. Let's consider it carefully. Okay, no, we've got something better to do. I want to get rid of my hand. No, that would have been too stupid. Kill anything. Let's kill a lotus petal. That would have been too far out there, I think. Rip apart. I don't mind that. Wow, they actually... So they used that... to kill our thing. Yeah, I don't mind attacking for 20 turns here. If I must, then I must. That must have been their draw, so I'm just F6ing here. Ingredient 2. Technically, we might want to kill our own toad here. Pillar Drop Warden. Let's save this to Onslaught it. Don't want them to get anything back here. And we can't actually do anything even if they kill Unwilling Ingredient unless they give us a treasure, because the only things we can do cost black. Combat Professor. Oh, we like this one. But especially, we like killing it. There's some point of using Day of Judgment here, but they just have a full hand after that. Let's let them commit to the board a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But then we can do it. Then we'll go for it. One more mana, we could do both. Day of Judgment, Harness Infinity. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to pull the trigger. Oh, land would be so good. Wait. What are they doing? Huh. Well, these are going to die anyway. So let's first attack with both. Menace. Yeah. Then Field Trip. Get me a Pest Summoning. Then Day of Judgment. And then Pest Summoning. Harness is Harness is gonna go nuts here. Wow. Well, I'm glad we have one game where it might work. As long as they don't play some black spell that discards my hand and exiles my graveyard here. This is going to be good. They just have doubles of everything, don't they? Well, my hand is about to refill with style. Land. No. We can still do it all. Exchange your hand in graveyard for 7. We have too much to play. Hold on. Tome Shredder. Hold on. We can discard the 2 unwilling ingredients, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to play this. But it's a close thing. Field Trip's irrelevant. Yeah, Field Trip's not great. I think we have, what, 1? We might have 1 forest left in our deck. But yeah, I don't mind getting rid of that. Okay, they're going to kill this before combat. Ouch. So I get it back. Exchange your hand in graveyard. Don't counter it. They're just like negate. Okay. So now I discard all this junk. So we discard the ingredients. Wait, no, don't tell me that's instant speed. No, you're kidding! What? Why would they print this card? Oh, that's so stupid. I could have gotten infinite value. You're kidding me. I hate that. That sucks. How many cards do I have to discard here? Alright, let's get rid of Field Trip. I still have to get rid of more. No. Oh, we still have a Field Trip. Hopefully that's enough to win. I just drew 7 of my best cards. Hopefully that's enough to win. Might not be. As our opponents here is solving the equation. Mental Mastery for 2 4/4s again. What have I done? I even gave up Day of Judgment. Rise, exile, something. Okay. Okay, this is actually going to work out really well. So I attack with this 2/2 Vigilance. They block with their 2/2 and then exile something from their graveyard. And in response, we Mortality Spear the Tome Shredder. Have I gained life this turn? No, I guess not. Which they knew we had, I suppose. There are 2 ways to kill things. How many Tome Shredders does one person have? Flyers are good. Onslaught is good. Okay. One more forest, right? Yes, good. And then containment. Might as well get it. Why not? No! Heated debate. Can't be countered. Fine. Let's play our Amplimancer. And now that we have 2 answers to those things, I know what to do. Okay. So we cancel. Oh, I don't know what to do. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's exile this guy. Exile Elemental Mastery, which they will then exile in response to give the Historian a +1/+1 counter. But I don't want them to keep being able to do this. They're giving itself a counter. Oh, they screwed up. And then I'll learn by discarding Containment Breach to get another card. And they screwed it up. That's great, because now I can attack. Not that I really need to, but their life is a lot lower than mine. Oh, they're going to trade here, because that gets them a 3/2 eventually. But I think that's a good trade for me. Play Archway Commons. Yeah, prevent that. I would be doing so much better now if I had my whole graveyard. I play 2 4/4s. I can kill both, attack for a bunch. 8. How many times can I double? How many times do I need to double? 5, 5, 4. Let me think about this. Well, I won't make that mistake again. That's right. I won't have the chance to make that mistake again. Double it. So we go to 6, we go to 12. So let me... No, this is wrong. This is wrong. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done. I need to save Snakeskin Veil. Yeah. I screwed up. I shouldn't have gone to attacks. I should have killed one of these first. Might as well draw off one of these, like you say. Crushing Disappointment. Ooh, not bad. And I'll pass it to them. Dang it. I would have gotten, well, at least 2 damage in here. I can't even use Disappointment here. Combat Professor, that's fine. Give that one vigilance. That's kind of scary. I could take the damage, or I could just chump with a pest. I'll just chump here. And I think I'm going to draw... No. I'll draw off of my second unwilling ingredient. That's better, because I wouldn't mind having 15 mana. Yes, Deadly Brew is insane here. Let's start with Duress. Have them sacrifice Combat Professor. Whoa, okay. I don't want to read that, so I'll get rid of that. I don't have time to read that. Sorry that happened, or glad, I'm happy for you. And then we get back Combat Professor. It's our only permanent in our graveyard. Oh my god. Oh, they lost their 4/4. Very cool. Very cool. So, let us get this thing going. Oh, it has vigilance. I don't even need to prepare. That's nuts. Wait, I can win this turn. I know what they have in their hand. Oh, I don't want to show them, though. No, it's too important not to show them. Take it to 2. It's too important not to show them. Anyway, Crushing Disappointment can kill them. I can't let them see that I have Snakeskin Veil. You got it. I'll take it. You got me. Oh, I screwed this up too. Because they can exile this and block this and survive. Okay, they're just going to take it. They could have survived there, but they didn't. Big play. Nice. And it exiles, so Infuse doesn't protect. Fracture's no good. Anyway, now I know how my spells work, and that's... Knowing is half the battle. Good hand. If you're going to start with ingredients, might as well start early. Yes! Even earlier. Which way common? So let's just get both ingredients into play. Maybe put a plains in play. Commons next turn. These poor froggies. Day of Judgment is such a good one with get all your cards back. Just get all your cards back. Why wouldn't they have attacked? Maybe they didn't know they could? Maybe they didn't want me to draw off of it? Yikes. It is getting close to time to Day of Judgment. No, it's not. I've got Professor of Zoomancy. Let them commit more. More, I say. You must commit more. Well, they might kill the Professor. Sometimes you just got a Day of Judgment. Maybe I should have done it. Because they have infinite removal in their deck, just 3 damage to Professor. So they kill Professor, then I... Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm happy enough trading here. Huh. I should just use Day of Judgment. Screw it. I'm going to use Day of Judgment here. I'll let them commit more. They just don't need to commit more, though. And I don't have anything. It just keeps getting worse for me because they don't have to do anything. It's not great, but I think this is a decision point that I would have gone back and been like, oh, if only we'd done that sooner. Snakeskin Veil, that's fine. Let's exile this thing, I think. Not that they can get anything back with it. Reach 1/5. Field trip. Okay, that's good. Get a forest. Get pest summoning. Passive. Okay, that was good. That was good. Professor hurts. Can't just have Professor coming around all the time. Vigilance 2/5. We're gonna have to kill that Professor. Exile it. And sciences, sure. Gain 2 life. I'll take it. We didn't get much out of Rite of Extus, but at least it's something. Then we'll be able to expel this guy. Potentially survive these historians. That's why we need our 1/4, but the pest summoning's good against it. Two, 3 plus 4. I don't think we need Snakeskin Veil up. I'll start with sciences. I'll get a swamp. 2 forests left in the deck. It's good to know. And then we want... Do we need to expel this thing? We don't really need to, but that's never stopped me before. It gets their best card back once they get it, and that's a little too much value for me. And anyway, we don't have a way on board to stop it. They attack with both. We kill both. Now they get 2 3/2s. But what are you going to do? Our Amplimancer is a pretty good blocker for those, and we can protect it. Oh, Rutha. Return to copy something. And we've got Unwilling Ingredient up as well. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Of all the cards in our deck that we'd want to use Snakeskin Veil on, this is probably the best. Oh dear. Rip apart. Okay. Let's pump it up then. So now they can copy it. Let's see if they do it right. 3 damage. Now we'll veil it. So it doubles to a 6/6 instead. Nice. Oh, yes. Okay. We can wait. Let's just wait. And I think the way this works is I will just get these things back into my hand. Right, that's what it does. And I'll be able to do Snakeskin Veil after. Just enough green to have 1 left over. Elemental Masterpiece. Oh no. Not Elemental Masterpiece. No. Score. Yep, they say that's enough. Draw 9. Can we win this turn? It depends what we draw. If we drew an indestructible spell, we could win by wrathing the board. No, hold on. It's so expensive to do all that. We need to double it twice. Well, anyway, still pretty good. It was, sure, but I couldn't control the lag. What I could control was what I decided to do, and yeah. Lag was affecting both of us. God, I guess we keep it. We just need any land, and then we were all set. I'm not worried about the aspect of it that I couldn't control, but it was so close, and it was close enough that it was within my control. I ended up doing things that were just silly that I didn't need to do. It's a really good draw. Deadly Brew is sorcery, good to know. I guess Field Trip is just better here. 2 white sources from them. I'll go Sciences. The 2 1/1s are good, but we'll have another chance at those later. What would be better to do first? I guess Sciences. Let's get a black source. And next we got Pledge Mage, which I'm sure they kill, but we can protect it, I guess, with against white. You got to worry about exile. Mana Tithe is in the set? I've seen a lot of the mythic things, but oh, let's just put a counter on it. Ouch. It's so good when you can put the counter on it. Game is ended. Nice. So that is a little too much to overcome. Makes me want to play big play. If they're gonna try to damage us, of all things. Whatever, deck's good. Every time I change it, I lose, so just keep it the same. Another good one. I'll probably draw a swamp turn 1 with my luck. Close enough. I'll take it. Zephyr Boots. Ah. I do have an answer to that. And now I have a protection for my poor little unwilling ingredient here. Um, this is so good. Don't exile my frog. This might be my favorite deck so far. Little frog thing. Then what do we want? I guess we want Professor of Zoomancy. Zephyr Boots going on, so they can loot when they hit, which they will hit. Yes! Oh man. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. Duress is as good as anything. No. What? Oh, they can tap 2 creatures. Divine Gambit. It's a sorcery. Nice. We definitely do not want them to play Divine Gambit. Beaming Defiance is awkward, but it's not the end of the world. Blade Historian. I don't know why they didn't do that. Actually, I think we're okay. I don't want them to do Defiance. I don't know why they didn't play Historian. Oh, maybe they just drew it, actually. That makes sense. Let's do Defiance. I have no way to defend against it. Let's give one of these critters Vigilance. Pest, I guess. Doesn't matter which one. Not against what we saw in their hand. Ah, they have found a mountain. So they're going to cast a Mentor and Divine Gambit the Professor, which gives us a Plains. And probably we don't need some of this stuff. Might as well play, or might as well attack with the Professor here. Trades with the Mentor. Could trade with both if I really wanted to pump it up. So one Mentor gone, Divine Gambit gone. Now we've got Blade Historian coming down pretty soon. Ooh. Double strike. Pretty soon we're gonna want to use the Veil here. Or the Judgment, whatever it's called. Blood Age General gone. What is it, loot? Draw then discard. Oh wow. I think we want to let them do one more thing. Yeah, absolutely. Frog control. Guiding Voice, another summoning. Double strike. Spirit summoning gone, at least one of them. Plains gone. I think I've let this go on for too long. Okay, they're playing a Mentor at long last. Hunter's Onslaught. Time to die. life. You are judged. Good first pick. Proud of myself. Anyway, yeah, getting rid of those means we can't ever get them back, but maybe we won't need them. Oh, they played another mentor, so now I don't think we know about anything. Deadly Brew. I wish we had something. Wait, we might. Hold on. We can do this. It's not enough mana. It is enough mana. No, it's not. Oh, it's so close, though. Oh. This is working out quite well. Anyway, if our stupid pest can survive a turn, maybe we'll be okay. I'm gonna take this. No, I can't. I can't take it. The main reason I can't take it here... Oh, shoot. 3 or less. Get another mentor back. Because there's so many things that do 5 damage. It's okay, though. Wow, we really have no black at all. Now I wish I had kept it. Go to 6. We don't have an answer to the flyer. Oh, I'm going to lose this. I might lose this. With what we've seen so far, it's like, okay, but... taking a little too much damage each turn. Not good. Let's see what we get. Okay. I should have saved that stupid thing. I was playing it careful and I thought I have 6'd. Hands up. 3. Some things kill me here. Try this. If it was a little slightly more dire, we could save our campus for upkeep. Implementer's fine, top that. And we can even protect it from most things. Yeah, let's scry here. Now in response, they kill it. Can't be countered. That may be true. But let's give this creature indestructible until end of turn. I'm saving Snakeskin Veil for the 5 damage spell. Heated debate. We bottom that. Field trip, nice. Whew. Okay, we want pest summoning or environmental sciences. Let's do sciences to gain some life. Could we have 1 here? Probably. I'm saving it again because if they do the 5 damage spell, I want to be able to pump it in response. Yes! Weird plays at the end, but I played it well enough to survive. And to win the whole draft. Could I have just won there? They were tapped out. We field tripped into environmental sciences. I have 1 extra mana tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could have just doubled this twice up to 12. Got him. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. That does it for me today. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.